shot. I watch Hello Okanagan from Kelowna.
Hello Okanagan, today is an absolute scorcher. It is what we have become accustomed to here in the Okanagan, especially in the south where it's always a little bit warmer than everywhere else. Before I get into our next location, if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please make sure you do so. It really helps us out a lot. Just bang that button, subscribe, and without further ado, we're here at Loki's Garage. We've been told about this place a ton. Hey, Luke.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Welcome, welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having us today.
Our pleasure.
Amazing. So let's why don't we have a seat and kind of get straight into telling us a little bit about Loki's Garage, and then we'll try sampling some of the great stuff you guys have here.
For sure. Let's have a sip while we talk.
Sounds good.
And then.
So tell us a little bit about Loki's Garage. We've been told every time we come to Penticton we have to stop here.
Love that.
Usually you guys have been really busy, so we haven't actually been able to do a quick visit like we've wanted. But where did the idea originate, and how did it come about?
So I've wanted to open my own spot pretty much forever. I think my first drawings at home, like I think it was a nightclub at the time, was my goal. And I think I would have been in grade 9.
Yep.
So always wanted to be in hospitality. So I visited Penticton December of 2019.
Yep.
And 2 days after I arrived here, Burger 55 announced that they were going to close.
Right.
And
I do remember that. This is where Burger 55 was. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they were shutting down. I was looking for a site. I was still living in Victoria, still looking for sites, but didn't have any strong leads.
Yep.
But was keeping an eye on Penticton. And then...
So you knew you wanted to come here.
Exactly. And I had the keys by February 1st of 2020.
Wow.
So the deal happened really quickly.
February 1st of 2020.
And you know what's coming. Yeah.
Oh man.
So I had the keys to here before I had my apartment. So I technically didn't move to Penticton until March 1st. And I lived here for 13 days before restrictions hit. Within that week, everything got shut down. So we didn't hire a single person. We stayed with our opening team. So
you said when you started you wanted to get into obviously the brunch on weekends, lunch and dinner.
Well, actually not quite. So at first it was brunch, very peripheral.
Yep.
And just a weekend thing. And then based on COVID restrictions and customer comfort zones, where the indoor dining at night was kind of the most risky for where people's comfort levels were at that point. So we got into brunch, and there was actually what's crazy now where you look at it, that first September, October, where it starts to get chilly at night, we start up to contemplate closing the garage door and then prepping for just indoor business. That was a really stressful time.
What are you guys, obviously you've got your brunch and your lunch and your dinner side. So what are you kind of well known for on each of those sides?
Yeah, absolutely. And so the brunch has taken over most of the spotlight. And on the brunch category, my personal favorite is the paella. In Spain, they'll argue over the ingredients. Every region will have its own paella. So it's very much, we won't say traditional, and even in Spain, they'll fight over traditional.
Yes.
But so ours, a big component is that it's got the saffron scented rice, so it's got that nice gold color to it. And what I work off of is traditionally, it's going to be chicken, chorizo, and seafood as the three main protein components that I work with. And then what we do for the brunch version is we don't do the seafood, and we do a fried egg on top.
Oh.
It is phenomenal, especially with our hot sauce. So the Jumpin' Johnny's hot sauce on the side of a paella, you can't go wrong.
Unbelievable. I like that. I love a good paella. So that's on that side.
I'll do one more on the.
On the breakfast
I'll
side.
do one more on the breakfast side because it is it's so decadent and so popular. The chicken and waffles.
Yes.
We do a house chicken and waffles, Southern style with a Belgian waffle. Every item is done from scratch, and it is phenomenal. So that's one that you've got fried chicken, poached eggs, hollandaise, maple syrup, Belgian waffle. Somehow it all comes together, and it is amazing. And it's one of those on vacation, if you haven't tried chicken waffles at Loki's, you haven't got the full Penticton experience.
The full Penticton experience. I like my fiance for one loves fried chicken and waffles, so that'll definitely be one to try. I remember I had a really good soup and sandwich from you guys here, which was really phenomenal. The soup was, I believe, a mushroom soup. So is that more like kind of the staples on the lunch side? Is like that kind of sandwich and soup kind of feel?
Yeah. So we do. We don't advertise it very much in the summer because we're busy making the big dollars, but it is available all year round, Monday to Friday. We do a soup, salad, sandwich combo where you get a little half salad, half sandwich, half bowl of soup. And I believe right now that's at $14.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so reasonable, and you get to try a little bit of everything.
Exactly. Okay. Yeah. And then what we're really excited about is building up our burger program. So we'll try some burgers today. We'll have the boys cook some up for you. We didn't want to lean into it too heavy in the first couple of years with the Burger 55, the name and the history there. We wanted to kind of change the conversation, and now we're moving back over into talking and focusing on the burgers because we are really proud of it.
Yep.
We just wanted to make it a separate conversation. So yeah. So we have a traditional crafty burger, which is our beef burger. We have a foul play is the chicken burger. The fun guy is a portobello burger. And
like
we
the name.
do, sorry?
I like the name.
The fun guy, right? Yeah, that was Chef Marcus, I believe, came up with that. And then we'll have a feature rotating burger.
Yep.
And today we'll taste our next feature burger will be, it's returning from last year because it's so popular, but it's a Greek burger it's a chicken breast, feta, that's sauteed in some lemon juice.
Yep.
And then you've got tzatziki, cucumber, and tomato, and it is amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you, Luke, so much for having us. We're a very action-oriented show, so as you can see, there's a pile of very nice drinks here in front of us. Why don't we head behind the bar and start making those right now?
Hey everyone, if you like what you see,
Make sure you check us out. We've got Facebook, Hello Okanagan, and also Instagram at Hello Okanagan. Don't be sorry, you'll see all the behind the scenes and any extra pictures that we are taking while on set.
We'll start by showing you a Caesar, and then afterwards we'll see how you do, and I'll taste your Caesar later.
Okay, all right.
All right, so what we do, so my one, I will do a virgin, and then I'll do a proper boozy.
So you're liming the rim.
So I lime the rim.
Yep.
Get a nice little.
I'm gonna take notes here, make sure I. Okay, so and that's celery salt?
Celery salt.
Celery salt, okay.
Whenever there's a boozy drink, we want lots of ice, so we can have full flavor.
Okay.
We do some of our house-made pickle juice.
You make your own pickles then?
We do. They are very popular on our crafty burger. And then we do a tiny, tiny dab of horseradish.
Okay, pickle juice, horseradish. Mental notes are moving here.
And then this is where I would be doing the vodka, but I'll leave that to you when you make your one.
Okay.
And then a little bit of tomato. A little bit of hot sauce.
Just any hot sauce, or what do you use?
So ours is Valentina, Sriracha, and Louisiana.
Oh, you mix all three of those?
We mix those three. We don't really like the high heat of the Tabasco.
Okay.
And then Worcestershire sauce.
How's it been today? This is perfect for like the scorcher day that we're having, eh?
Oh, exactly. So that is the Caesar. That's a virgin version of it. And
Okay.
I'll let you make a full version. You'll start with a big glass.
All right. big glass. We did lime around the edge, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Lime around the edge. Into the celery salt.
Be gentle because there's lots.
And then ice,
Yep.
right? Okay. Lots of ice, I remember correctly. Ice cube down. We're gonna go with the pickle juice next.
Yep.
Right?
Now to that, you want to measure.
Oh, right. Okay, we're measuring. We're not just free flowing like the video of the lady making the drink with the vodka, and she's just glug 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 glug. Oof.
All right.
It's a weak pour. We'll make it a single. Ooh. And now quick. There we go.
Amazing.
Okay, we got it.
And then we can do a little dash of hot sauce.
We're doing the hot sauce right away. Just
Yep.
like
That's perfect.
that's good.
Pretty much the smallest dab you can get on the spoon.
Like that.
Good. Yep.
Okay.
Some.
Worcestershire.
Exactly.
Like that.
A little more. Make
Little
it
more?
make it a little muddy.
A little muddy. Is that the term?
That's the term.
That's the term. Okay. And then the tomato juice.
Yeah. So some bar terminology that is often gotten backwards is people will say dirty.
Yeah.
Dirty is actually just for the olive juice when there's drinks with olive juice in it.
Yes.
So dirty is olive juice, muddy is Lean parents.
Muddy is okay. Okay, good to know. And then, what do we stir it with?
Straw, and then we do.
And do we stir it with a straw? Yep.
Exactly.
Okay. And then just a green bean.
A green bean. And a lime wedge.
And a lime wedge.
Amazing.
Look at that. For once, you can't tell the difference, Mitchell.
Looks amazing.
Sweet.
Great.
Thank
work.
you.
All right, so let's do.
Sometimes Penticton feels like Malibu.
Oh, exactly. And this is
Perfect.
a summer in a glass drink. So we'll do
Summer in a
lots of
glass.
ice in that guy.
Lots of ice in that one. I'm on the clock now, Mitch, so. Wow, that is blue. Are we pouring that in yet?
Yep, that can go in.
That could go in. Oh, jeez. He's testing me now. You see how full that was?
Exactly, right? And then 1 ounce of the Malibu.
Same cup is okay?
Yep, that all works. A little more. Perfect, that's fine.
That's good.
Is about half an ounce of lime juice.
All right. Down the gullet. The crack of the can, soda. Look at the color. Look at the color just changing.
And then the garnish
Beautiful.
is just a few blueberries.
Oh, wow.
And then I like to have it look a little like the boba tea and get those guys down.
Oh, get the
below.
blueberries down in there. Like the boba, they say, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Go.
All right. So this is called Summer Blue?
That is the summer blues.
Summer Blues.
All right, so we will do a strawberry lemonade margarita. This one will take a shaker glass.
Okay, strawberry lemonade margarita. Oh, we're gonna be shaking in this one.
Yeah.
Sugar. Nice.
1 ounce of tequila.
1 ounce of tequila. Okay. What's the correct way to pour so I don't do it upside down again? Like this?
You got it that now, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're all good.
Okay.
And it's gonna be another half an ounce.
Another half an ounce, okay.
So it's 1.5 tequila, and then we do 0.5 of triple sec.
0.5 of
Triple sec is an orange liqueur, so we're gonna add a little bit of sweetness to the drink.
Okay. Some more lime juice, yeah.
And then
Half
you can
an ounce of that?
Leave that there.
Okay.
What we'll do to measure a full ounce, the other half of the ounce, we're gonna do simple syrup, which is a fancy way
Simple
of
syrup.
saying sugar water.
Sugar water. We like simple syrup.
All right, you can toss that in there.
Look at the way it blends with the lime juice. Okay, not too much because I don't want to spill it, but okay. There we go.
Nice, nice.
Show me how it's done. A faster shake, okay. But still a two-handed.
I do two-handed, yeah.
Yep.
I don't need to show off.
This guy full of ice. Not the ice from in there, new ice.
Perfect.
And then just pour away?
Yep.
Pour away.
So, strawberry lemonade.
little bit in there. Perfect. Oh, and then a few strawberries for garnish.
Yep, you grab 3 or 4
Just
out
go
of there.
straight in there?
Oh yeah.
Strawberry lemonade.
Strawberry lemonade margarita.
Margarita. Strawberry lemonade margarita. Beautiful.
All right. And then we will do a Paloma. That one is going to get a scoop of ice.
Scoop of ice.
An ounce of tequila that you've got over there.
Tequila. Half an ounce. A little more than half. We'll make this extra full. Perfect. Nice and quick. Okay. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I was terrified that the glass was gonna break. And I just did that, so I'm glad it did not.
That's actually perfect bartender initiation is when
Break something?
When you break something in your ice well in a rush, and then you have to burn your well and clean everything from scratch while the drink bills are kind of piling up.
Oh jeez, of course.
And then the grapefruit juice.
We're going
Give it a little
grapefruit juice
shake
for this
to
one?
Liven it up, yep.
To the top.
And then we garnish with one of these beauty little dried grapefruit wheels.
Oh, that is pretty.
Our summer lineup of drinks is our traditional Paloma with tequila and grapefruit juice, a little bit of lime, and a little bit of sweetener. We have our summer blues, which is blue curacao and Malibu rum. And then we have our strawberry lemonade margarita. And then our staple classic Loki's world famous Rocking Horse Caesar. That has our house-made pickle juice, horseradish, our signature hot sauce, which does not include Tabasco. And we have also actually just this year launched an option of our Johnny single. So we have a Jumpin' Johnny Caesar as well, which is only substituting our mixed hot sauce with our famous Jumpin' Johnny's hot sauce, which is really good.
Amazing. Very cool.
Summer drinks.
Exciting. Where did the name Loki come from?
So I went to a school that in grade 4 they would do a play. I found out about the character of Loki that year, and to find out that there was a god of mischief was pretty exciting at that age, and somehow still exciting as an old man. So yeah, it came.
So it is from.
It came from Norse mythology,
Okay.
and I almost.
Not from Marvel, from Norse mythology specifically.
Well, I almost stepped off of the name when the character was getting so
Popular
through Marvel, where I liked the character, but you want to be more ambiguous when you have a business name. You don't want to just set on one character. So I almost pulled away, but decided to hold to it, and it's worked out well. The coolest side effect, and I think it's definitely to do with Marvel, is the amount of dogs named Loki will surprise you. So I've met at least half a dozen by now, so that's really cool. But yeah, what I like about the name is that he's a shapeshifter, so anyone can be him. So it's an ideology or a personality that anybody can embrace. So it's not, are you Loki or is it named after one thing? It's named after kind of that trickster, mischief sort of energy that's exciting to me.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So we were technically right, because when we were driving up here, I was like, Mitchell was like, oh, is it named after the Marvel character or Norse mythology? And I was like, maybe. I'm like, or maybe he just has a dog named Loki or something. So that made an appearance too. That's perfect. That's really good.
No dog named Loki yet, but soon.
But you know many dogs named Loki, clearly.
Exactly. And so I wanted to always be approachable. And we have a couple words on the menu that we've made up. So we have like the chorizo burger. So the only time I don't mind when a customer's not sure about a word is because we came up with it.
Fair enough, because you made it up and you have to explain the definition.
Other than that, you already heard of it for sure. This item, we start from scratch with every ingredient except for the mustard and the cheese. That's house-baked potato buttermilk bread that's sturdy enough to hold on to frying. It fries in clarified butter. And the pastrami is cured for 7 days. We ferment our own sauerkraut and make our own pickles as well. And we've done the side as an upgrade to our Montreal poutine. So we do a traditional poutine, or you can make it Montreal by adding some of the house-cured pastrami.
Oh, look at that, and that's just a beautiful crispy chunk of pastrami on there. I can't wait, so I'm gonna have to
Jump on in.
Oh yeah. I can already tell that's gonna be
As well.
sublime. Oh yeah.
The side salad is our spring fling salad. And then this is our next feature burger that we were bringing back from last year. That is our Greek chicken burger. That's done with lemon juice and feta, tzatziki, cucumber, and tomato. Then we have our crafty burger, traditional beef burger patty, done a little bit European style with some chopped onions for juiciness and a bit of Dijon for flavor.
Nice.
And last but not least, my favorite burger is the chorizo. So I was saying that we, every name is approachable. You've
Yep.
always heard of it before unless we made it up. So we came up with the chorizo name. It's a house-made chorizo patty. So it does have some spice to it, but not overdone. And then we've done a side Greek salad. And then from our cold
but not
sandwich
least.
category, so this is just that lighter working lunch style sandwich or picnic at the beach style.
Yep.
If I go golfing, I take a cold sandwich with me. If I'm out on a boat, that sort of deal.
Nice.
These hold up for a long time. They're very tasty. House baked focaccia bread, pesto chicken, tomato, lettuce, and onion, with our house cut kettle chips, with our sour cream dill dip that is phenomenal.
Is that what you would say is your favorite out of all of these?
You're asking me to pick between my kids, which I'll do. Yeah, I helped work on this menu for years, even before we got here. So we've thought about the different kind of balances over that time. I would say my favorite, the pastrami, I would say is the most impressive, but it is a bit decadent, so I'm having that maybe once a month.
Okay.
The chorizo I'm having weekly. Pesto chicken I'm probably having weekly. And then when we don't have the Greek burger, I'm bugging my staff to make it for
Make
me
it anyway.
anyways.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Well, like wine, where should we start down this list?
I would say the pastrami to get
Okay.
a full, vibrant taste. And then to lighten it up, maybe, actually what I'll do is I'll bring over the Greek salad. That's a light bite.
Already you can tell like the crisp on this is sublime, next level. You can obviously see it on camera, but to touch it is a whole other thing. Like when they scrape it across with a knife, that's what you want. That's what you want. You get the flavor from every component. The texture and flavor of the pastrami. This truly is one of a kind. Like when you say something that nobody can replicate, I see exactly what you mean there.
Awesome, you're shoving the pickle back in because that, the light and bright kind of vinegary acidity of the pickle, it wouldn't be the same without it. Like if we were to run out of pickles, we wouldn't be able to make that sandwich.
No doubt, no doubt. It complements that sauerkraut so well. Next, we're just gonna cleanse the palate with a little bit of Greek salad then.
Yeah, and for me, having a Greek salad on the menu, like that's a more expensive item, but we wanted to keep with it for that healthier kind of version. And it, to me, it's more than worth stocking and doing the extra ingredients. A lot, like, you're always gonna get green peppers in a Greek salad, and they're just, to me, so flavorless.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. So the red pepper, it's an extra investment, and it pays off.
Beautiful. You get an immediate heat from the chorizo that lingers nicely. Quickly kind of paired so nicely with that sauce that you got on there, and then the freshness of the greens.
Amazing.
I could eat that weekly for sure.
And what we do with the greens, we chose arugula for that one because it's got a little bit of bitterness to it, so it's gonna cut out some of your heat. Why don't we break up the chicken a little bit? So we'll do the feature Greek chicken burger.
Feature Greek. So again, bite with all the layers. Yeah, again, the flavor that you guys are able to pack into the meat itself is just is so juicy and tender. I think of that sauce, but it's a really nice bit of like acidity coming through. That's really just adding a whole amazing element to this burger.
Nice.
This is the one you take out on the boat, like you were saying?
Exactly.
Okay. Oh, I mean, you can tell it's fresh baked just by that. Like this bread is as fresh as it comes. It's honestly, it's like a sponge. That's unbelievable. And you still got that nice crisp exterior there on the focaccia.
So that would have came out of the oven by about 10:30 this morning.
Yeah, thank you so much for your time today and showing us all around. You guys really have something special here, and it's no surprise and no coincidence that we were asked and told by many people to come here.
Oh, I'd love to hear that. Nice, nice. One of the things that I wanted to kind of ask your feedback on, what I challenge myself with when I'm building or designing a menu is you've got your initial wow, and then you have your repeatability. So I try to kind of walk that line of decadent memorable. What we've tried here, most of it is about the repeatability, with the pastrami being a bit more on the decadent end.
Yep.
I'm going to challenge you. What would you think of, as you've gone through them, it's like daily, weekly, once a year? How does it kind of come off?
So I'm here, I would say, I like your spot on monthly.
Yeah.
I think this is something special.
Yeah. We have lokisgarage.com.
Yep.
And the Google machine is the big one. I think that's how we're a hidden gem, and the people find us on Google all the time that way. Reliable way to find our location and our menu.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Oh,
really
my pleasure.
appreciate it. Hey guys, make sure you're following us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok to see all the cool content we post on there.
And don't forget, we're a YouTube show, so subscribe to our YouTube channel.
And smash that like button on some of your favorite videos as well.